So now we can get into this here. So Shaq, I know. Oh yeah. Please, yeah.
See why, Shaq.
So Shaq has said on multiple different platforms for multiple years in multiple different ways that Steve Nash should not have 2 MVPs.
But Kenny, Coach Reggie, was he true MVP or was he a sympathy MVP?
No, he was a true MVP.
Over me? Twice?
Oh, get out of here.
Hey, one more basketball question. Who's the MVP in the NBA this year?
Westbrook.
You got my vote.
You know, with the tenacity.
Oh, wait, you got a vote?
Yeah.
Shaq, you got a vote? So hold on. The 2-time Steve Nash beat me out. You voted for Steve Nash?
I did.
Mike D'Antoni is just a flat-out offensive genius. He turned Steve Nash into a good player, to a Hall of Famer.
And to an MVP.
3 or 4 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Shaq, let it go.
Come on, man. Shaq, let it go. Man. Let it go, Shaq. We know you should have more than 1 MVP.
But he does have 2. But go ahead.
But Steve has twice as many as you do.
And you'll never catch him. Go ahead.
What, Ernie?
And you'll never catch him.
You'll never catch him.
Well, but you
Hey, Shaq, do you need to get on the couch now, too?
Actually, I do.
All right, guys, get up for a second. Dr. O'Neill.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to hold the seat?
Don't touch the Toms.
What seems to be your overriding concern today? What is your issue? What would you like to get off your chest?
It was this little good-looking David Beckham little guy running around like a gnat, just passing the ball to people and doing this and doing that. He scored every now and then, but he would always beat me out in the MVP voting. And I'm averaging 28-15 without the free throws.
There's not a part of you that says, yes, Steve Nash deserved the award for the following reasons.
Maybe once, but not twice over the diesel. Twice, 2 times in a row. He got 2, I got 1, Kobe got 1. Something wrong with that picture. Whatever camera you're using, throw it away. Get a new camera.
Anything else?
By the way,
Yeah.
Steve Nash, class act. Never has said anything about it.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
crazy to me. Shaq has openly shitted on him for years.
Yep.
And he hasn't said not one word.
And every time it's brought up, Steve Nash says nothing but nice things.
Yeah.
He is a class act. Great Canadian. That's that Canadian niceness.
See how Russ always got to do with the extra. He didn't got to mention he was Canadian. You could have just said nice person.
All Canadians are nice. All right.
It's not true.
Have
you met Drake? He's an asshole. I'm just kidding.
But no. So, Shaq, it drives him crazy, and
Pretty close.
This would make me, when it's the first place votes are split like this. But I don't know how Shaq is second. Am I bugging?
You think he should be first?
No, I think he should be.
He
should be in the top 5 somewhere.
Like, why? Like Amari Stoudemire being. Like, I'm surprised Nash won MVP with Amari averaging 26 and 9. That's never happened. Before that year, that's never happened.
Yeah, you never see John Stockton winning MVPs over Karl Malone.
Yeah, and you can argue that John Stockton was the system.
And you could. And I think that's the argument here is that Nash is the system. And to be fair, nobody's ever seen anything like this Phoenix team. 62 wins, most in the league, 7 seconds or less. They're shooting more threes than anybody, right?
Yeah.
They'd be middle of the pack or bottom of the league today, but
yeah.
Everybody on the fucking team shoots threes. Steve Nash probably should have shot more threes.
Yeah.
In 2020 basketball, Steve Nash's stats look even better, for sure.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Because he's probably getting to 18, 19, or even 20 points a game. Keeping that assist number.
16 and 11, like, that's crazy to me that he won MVP with that.
Yep.
Like,
50,
I just don't
40,
understand.
88. 50, 40, 89. Doesn't even get to
The 50,
90. Not even 50, 40, 90, which he's going to get to next year.
Yeah.
And Shaq, 60% shooting, 23 and 10.5, 2.3 blocks. The last time got of all big men, as we saw. Huh?
I understand why Shaq's mad.
I just don't think he deserved. I don't understand. He came to Miami, so the narrative is around him, right?
Yeah.
To get the votes. So from the media standpoint, I guess, but like,
but
the
then
East
they
is so
both have,
fucking weak, and they sucked against the West.
yeah. I think that's probably the biggest argument, because my whole thing is like, I would argue, I originally was gonna say I don't think Shaq should win MVP because obviously Wade's averaging freaking 24, 7, and 6 or whatever,
Yep.
but then when you have look at the other side, you got Nash 16 and 11 with Stoudemire averaging 26 and 9.
And
That's
it gets,
like,
and I'm pretty sure Amar'e Stoudemire did this for a few years, where he got better in the second half. Like his second half numbers were more astounding than his first half numbers. I get that.
yeah, because I don't remember. I was like, it's insane.
I remember vividly because when he went to the Knicks, I was like, "Fuck, the Knicks are going to be good." I distinctly remember that.
Yeah, I know Stout
mad about
was nice, but I didn't think he was like averaging 26 when Steve Nash won MVP.
So,
what the
So
fuck?
from the 1st of January, where he's going to have a 50-point game, right? From the 2nd of January, excuse me, to the end of the year, he's 26, 9. I thought he had more points per game. I thought he got better after the All-Star break. Let me check after the All-Star break.
Right, yeah.
Because I remember that like in a few different playoff runs. It's definitely going to happen as we go further in his career. All right, I'm bugging. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe it's a different season. But still, to your point, like usually those guys find themselves like 4 and 5 respectively in the MVP.
Like
voting.
that's literally been my argument for so many times when MVP, like that's never been happening in NBA history, but apparently it has. That just threw me the fuck off.
And,
I guess it's the exception.
Well, you know what it is? It's because I mean, it's not because
Nash is
this,
white.
But the reason,
let's not lie. We Future
He's
Russell.
not even American though.
Yeah, Future Russell.
But no. Oh no, that's staying in. But
no, we can't do that.
Amar'e Stoudemire is. It's just interesting. He even gets a first place vote. I just don't understand. Like,
you're making it seem like he can't get a. I mean, he's like probably what 5th in the league in points, probably, like
something like that.
Legit.
But I guess it's, and I just think the East is so much weaker. I just can't believe it's so close. I really can't believe it's so close. Shaq, I still don't believe you're the MVP of this league.
I don't know. Like, I don't feel like any of them MVP. I think they should just like.
I think that's why Nash ended up with it.
Yeah, like give it a Duncan or something. I'd rather him win another.
Yeah, I would have been. I had that thought too, but I looked at it. I was like, 2011 is. I don't know. It's better than Nash's numbers too, in a way.
Yeah.
Like, and you know they have the best. They have the. We looked up their records.
Give it to Dirkio.
Best home records.
Dirkio.
Well, that'll get redeemed in a few years. But
yeah,
I really don't think Shaq deserved the MVP. But I really just don't think. I don't think it should have been.
I think he's not completely wrong because I don't think Nash deserves an MVP for this.
Yeah, but
this has got to be the worst MVP in NBA history.
It's
like at this point,
it's
up to this point, Nash is 100% the worst MVP in NBA history. Like even if you add all the bad white people that they give to
Bob Cousy
to, yeah, like Bob Cousy was wilding in his era. Like Nash ain't wilding in no fucking 2000. Like he's averaging 16 and 11. Like that's Chris Paul right now. Like that's wild to me.
And he almost won MVP. A few times.
Yeah. And guess what? You want to know why he didn't? Because he has someone averaging 25 points a game.
So it's by far and away, outside of Bill Russell in 64-65, who's known for not scoring, and Wes Unseld, who won Rookie of the Year and MVP. I think this is the worst MVP voting of all time, in my opinion.
Oh, word. We have to go to literally when our grandparents were born.
That's hey, you were the one who said that not even these
We
guys
don't even count anything before the 80s. All right, let's do anything.
You don't
after
count
the 80s.
anything before the 80s. Leave me out of that.
We don't.
Leave me the fuck
NBA
out
don't
of that.
either. Like, they would, like, come on, man. They, like, grandfather people into the top 75, if not.
So, top 3 assist season, right? But
Okay.
in the modern era, it's easily the worst from a scoring standpoint.
For sure.
That's for sure.
He has the 2 worst in the modern era.
Yes, but
That's
we'll get to that one next year.
That's
we're just focusing here. I don't know. I think I don't know. I understand why Shaq's mad, but I don't think that he deserves it. Let's look at the first team, the All NBA voting.
Not for nothing, like, I really do, like, in terms of what he was for the league in general, I feel like he should have got a second MVP. Like, there's no way. Like, his actual argument, to me, makes sense. It's the whole Steve Nash is over there sitting with 2 MVPs, and him and Kobe over there with 1 that doesn't add up. And that's 100% true. Like, not even from the Kobe perspective, like, from him, like, he has clearly been the best player in the league for at least, like, if not counting the last 2 seasons, like probably 5 or 6 straight seasons, like from 98 to probably 2003, you could say Shaq was probably the best player in the league.
So you think Dwight Howard comes right in? You think Dwight Howard comes right in here and?
Yep. His 22 and 14 with 300%. When's your MVP? Stop playing with Dwight. 14 rebounds is different. How many MVPs have 14 rebounds? Check that out.
I think every single time everything that we talked about before to start this episode is the reason why this MVP is so wacky. And like, it's too much parody.
No one gives a shit about this season. Tell the truth, guys. Write in the comments. How many times have you went back and said, oh shit, let me go look at the 04-05 season to see how great that was? Nobody does. You want to know what season you think about in this era? The 2006 season. You want to know why? Because the God gets unleashed.
No one cares.
That's a fact. Stop playing.
Also, if you're right, then no one will be able to comment in the comment section because no one will watch this episode. Thanks.
Why?
Because of what you just said.
It's true. No, that is true. Yeah, like
you fool.
Still trying to like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. Please don't listen to Dario. Watch Apex Greatness. Watch all the seasons we do. Don't make me feel like I'm about to spend 4 hours editing this for no reason. You bastard. Fucking.